Just her look and the way she walks, struts, and ropes.
You want to talk about powerful, you want to talk about a force.
Absolutely, Statlander.
This match is 7-1 with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Long Island, New York, Kris Statlander.
Well, Nigel, we saw Statlander and Bane. They crossed paths briefly in that Women's Casino Gauntlet match, and evidently Kris Statlander feeling like Megan Bane is taking a little too much time on the exit.
Taking a good look on the way through, potentially a look into her future. But for now, Statlander has a different opponent, an opponent who, dare I say, has somewhat of a connection to Bane herself.
Yeah, Megan Bane and this next one finding themselves a common purpose, so to speak, this past Saturday night. Let's head back to the ring to Justin Roberts.
And her opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Penelope Ford.
You see, Penelope's got a great singles record, and of course, she was out for over 700 days with an injury, but she's come back. I think she looks in great shape. Her cardiovascular training is back with her now.
Yeah, Penelope's come back, looking to settle some scores of the past and settling a score potentially with Kris Statlander, a little more recent than some of those old rivalries.
Yeah, I tell you, Penelope Ford has wins over Riho, Willow Nightingale, Julia Hart in her back pocket, so to speak. But she's going against Powerhouse here, Nigel.
Yeah, certainly going to have to try to use her hybrid style against, as you said, one of the most powerful competitors in the women's division. And it wasn't long ago that Statlander took the TBS champion Mercedes Moné to the absolute limit, almost regaining the title. Of course, Moné we will see in action in Brisbane against Harley Cameron, but will she feel the wrath?
Yeah, TBS championship on the line this Saturday night, immediately following NBA All-Star action on TNT and Max, as Statlander controlling Penelope Ford that side of headlock, but Ford using those legs to turn the tables.
Yeah, very strong legs, Excalibur.
And Tony, you get to wonder where Kris Statlander's head is at after we saw Willow Nightingale, the woman that Kris Statlander's trying to mend fences with, continues to try to mend fences with, attacked by Marina Shafir and John Moxley with those very pointed words for the rated R superstar Adam Copeland earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, one thing is that even Statlander has said, you know, I'm sorry, I'm trying to apologize, but we'll see how that goes. I mean, I know that, look at this, as tempers can flare and feelings are hurt.
Oh, and speaking of tempers flaring, Moxley saying Copeland's fighting fire with fire, but right now Statlander looking to end it.
I dare say that Cope and Jay White are going to regret that decision.
Really?
Ever since winning the title, Moxley has kept the title belt hidden in that briefcase. So that is, you know what they say about possession being 9/10 of the law.
Yeah, that's baloney. That
Moxley
possession
certainly
9/10
thinks
of the
so.
law thing.
He's going to get that title back, and Cope and Jay White are going to pay the price in Brisbane.
Yeah, Moxley, Castagnoli, Jay White, Adam Copeland this Saturday as Statlander. Tired of the games of Penelope Ford. Oh, looking forward though. Using her flexibility, but Statlander's seen enough. Stomp to the midsection. Now Statlander continues the attack. Hammer throw into the corner. Ford elevates up and over. Sunset flip. Statlander rolls through. Drop kick on target. Statlander the cover. Ford able to kick out, but just barely.
Statlander now pushing the advantage with the power.
Statlander has Penelope. Elevated vertical suplex. Kris Statlander showing off her might and muscle. I'm sure much to the chagrin of Penelope Ford. Statlander continues the assault, and this match continues on TBS and streaming on Max. Welcome back to aew Dynamite on TBS and streaming on Max, where Kris Statlander moments ago turning the tables on Penelope Ford. A thunderous superplex, Nigel.
Yeah, from the middle rope, and an awkward landing for both Statlander and Ford, who now back in the center of the ring.
Statlander elbow strikes, battering Penelope Ford, drives her down. The lariat and a second one. Penelope back to her feet, but Statlander on the attack. Power slam! Leg is hook, cover is made, but Penelope able to kick out. Man, Penelope Ford showing tremendous resolve, surviving that power slam. And fans, as I understand it, Tony Khan has made it official for Dynamite. Next Wednesday night, a return to Phoenix, Arizona. It will be Christian Cage, Nick Wayne, and Kip Sabian, the Patriarchy, taking on the Op Samoa Joe. Katsuyori Shibata, the cold heart, and handsome double hook. A trios match. You can join us in Phoenix, aewTIX.com, or live next Wednesday night on TBS and Max. Penelope Ford, beautiful neck breaker. Now the cover's made. 2. No, Statlander escapes.
Kicking out from Statlander, but not with a lot of mustard. Very awkward landing with the neck break up from Ford. Almost a double impact of sorts, rattling the spine of the former TBS champion.
As now, Penelope Ford, she likes that moonsault press. Statlander does not want to find out if Penelope is going to employ it here tonight. Instead, the deadlift, the German suplex. No, Penelope landing on her feet again. Penelope using the flexibility, the stunner. And Penelope off the middle rope. No, Statlander.
Oh, God.
Waiting with the German suplex.
That folded her up.
Kris Statlander, the cover. And no, Penelope kicking out.
Because of the way that Ford landed there after the German suplex, it was almost an awkward pinfall attempt from Statlander. That gave Ford the chance to kick out, but Statlander not stopping there.
Fireman's carry. And Penelope, though. Oh, poison rana!
Wow, what a women's matchup we're watching here.
What a matchup we are watching as Penelope Ford turning the tables on Kris Statlander, and now the window of opportunity perhaps open. No. Penelope goes through, lands on her feet, but Statlander, a lariat. And now Statlander inverts Penelope. Wednesday Night Fever 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Kris Statlander.
Boy, Statlander earned every bit of that, guys. There is no doubt about it. That was a great win.
Yeah, Nigel, it was clear that Penelope Ford came into this one with a game plan, but Kris Statlander just one step ahead of Penelope.
Yeah, Statlander ultimately making this match about power and strength. And whenever she does that, she leaves with the victory.
Well, Kris Statlander, a dominant performance, but Megan Bayne, likewise moments ago, had a dominant performance of her own. Perhaps feeling upstaged by the former TBS champion, but look at this. Once again, Penelope Ford, the attack from behind. This time, first was on Thunder Rosa. This time, it's on Statlander, and Bayne drives down Statlander.
Bayne and Ford, common enemies.
And you know, Nigel, we said that the locker room was put on notice here by the presence of Megan Bayne. I think Kris Statlander has just been put on notice as well. But fans, coming up this Saturday night, Grand Slam Australia from Brisbane, immediately following NBA All-Star Saturday night on TNT and Max. It will be Mercedes Moné and Harley Cameron for the TBS Championship.